We begin with breaking news. Border Patrol taking hundreds of Central American migrants into custody in El Paso over the last 24 hours. I'm Natasha Paloma.
I'm Daniel Marin. As we speak, dozens more migrants are waiting in the dark at the border fence. KTSM 9 News reporter Estefania Seifert is live near the Lower Valley.
The group of migrants on the other side of the fence behind me tell me they've been here since 3 a.m. There are children, mothers, fathers, and they say that they're waiting to be picked up by Border Patrol. Now, Border Patrol tells us that these large groups of migrants have been coming in a coordinated effort. They explain that a large group heads to one part of the border while other groups go to other areas that may not have as many patrols or resources. They tell us that they've apprehended more than 700 migrants this evening. Now, out of that group, Border Patrol says 2 of them were convicted sexual offenders. Others were found to have lengthy criminal histories. Border Patrol tells us 500 migrants were apprehended at sundown, and by 2 this morning, the number had reached 700. An unaccompanied 2-year-old child was also found amongst one of the groups. Immigration officials are working with international agencies to try and find the family. In a release, Border Patrol saying the groups were largely made up of Central American families and unaccompanied minors. I asked a Guatemalan man traveling with his 3-year-old son if the 20-day trip was worth it.
My son is 3 years old. I brought him little by little, but it's worth it because there's education and jobs.
Now, we've been in contact with Border Patrol this evening to get more information on this story that is developing right here in our border. We will have an interview with them tomorrow morning, so be on the lookout for that in our early newscast. Behind me, you can see a small hole where we're able to see some of the migrants that are sleeping on the dirt. They've started a fire, which is hard to see right now because of the fence and because it's really dark out here and very little lighting. There have been migrant advocacy groups who have been coming out with snacks, water, and blankets. I'll send it back to you in the studio.